So it's time to just pause and shift and ignite. And today we're talking about how did I get here, right? How did I get here? And so in talking about that, we're talking about, setbacks, right? We're talking about setbacks, we're talking about comebacks, and when you how do you end up in a situation where you had this setback, right? What transpired? Um, was it something that you did to create that setback for yourself? Was it an outside force? But like you spoke about in the last episode, Frankie, is that so these setbacks and these challenges are can be very helpful in how you grow, right? It could be a big part of your growth spurt out of a certain chapter in your life, right?
Absolutely. And when we think about, how do we get here? That's really the first step in the pause that we talk about, where we really start to lean in to the power of the pause, where we can start to assess what went on. What are the things that added up to land me where I am right now? Because many times it's not going to be a singular thing that happens. It's actually a summation of a chain of events, chain of decisions, actions, what have you, that lead us to our current situation. And for us to properly be able to navigate our way out of that, so we can shift our mindset and get to the ignition where we rise on purpose, we really have to know, all right, what are the things that kind of got me to where I am right now?
I tell you, the journey is sometimes long, and sometimes the road is really dark. But it's that as we talked about before, the introspection that helps pull you out of that muck, if you will. But in thinking about setbacks, I mean, have you ever looked around at your life and thought, this wasn't the plan, right? This was not the plan.